My name is Fito Segrera. This is Ayo. We are Parsons MFA Design and Technology students. We're here with a project, a collaboration we did. It's called Zoomorphic. It's a wearable biomachine. It's a little about exploring the relationships between humans and biology itself, and how we imagine this future where, because of the conditions of the planet, biology is no longer able to sustain by itself. So we use technology to keep it going, and we bring it to our bodies as a wearable piece, a wearable biomachine.
In the future, as a result of the conditions that we're facing today, we've destroyed the environment, and biology can't sustain itself. Organisms can't live in that space. Even humans can't live in that space. So this space is considered an alien space, and this is considered a wearable ecosystem. So to survive in these spaces, we need to create wearable ecosystems. So this is an example of that, where the system helps sustain us, but also helps sustain organisms that live within the system. And it creates a symbiotic relationship between the wearer and the organisms within that system.
In this case, we have this dome here that has some fruit flies living inside, moving inside the dome. We have a camera that tracks the movement and the behavior of the flies, and then that data is processed in a couple of Raspberry Pis and an Arduino to move this set of servo motors that have some cameras with them, and then the cameras start taking different angles of the world around you and project those angles inside the head-mounted piece that has video glasses. So you get to see this grid of images of the context around you, like multiple angles of the world simultaneously. Some kind of way of embodying the animal as well, becoming the fly in a way.
This project is a second iteration of a larger project. The first one, we worked with ants, and we were sensing the ants moving along the biosystem that we created. Now we have the flies. We have Raspberry Pis that are checking for frame differences within the space in the back of the dome. That information is sent to a Raspberry Pi. That information is then sent to the servos, and the servos move based on that, and the camera that picks up the images and sends it to another Raspberry Pi, which creates the image that you see in the video glasses.
When Fito initially showed me the idea of a biosensor using flies or using ants, that was the initial idea, or the initial version, I was very intrigued by using that in a different context. And so this is basically the new version of the project that came out to actually be able to show what a biosensing would actually be when you actually really think about ambient data. You really think about the environment. And so the next generation, of course, because fashionable technology is really what I'm all about, is literally making this into a sculptural element that can be literally worn. And where, as you see right now, you have the flies in the back, and you have, the cameras in the front. So just how to actually make it into a wearable sculpture and a wearable art piece, where art and science are basically the two main focuses, and where it's a critical piece that really, really also engages and is critical about how we wear technology on the body.